This is why it's so difficult to farm. You know, if it doesn't rain, things don't grow. He sends me a picture of our 2 beefy boys out. I mean, they were practically in our front yard. Hey guys, this is it. This is 3rd round, our 3rd batch of meat birds for the year right here. I just picked these up at the post office for McMurray Hatchery, and we need to get these guys in the brooder and on water. Hey, little chicken nuggets. This stall right here has become our little brooder baby chick area. The DIY brooder and also the still container brooder. We're housing all our feed in here also for them. Since we already have the heat lamp up, I'm gonna use this one to put the baby chicks in for now. It's the summer now, so I expect these baby chicks to be in there only for maybe about a week with the heat lamp on, and then I'm gonna move them out on grass as soon as I can. All the chickens we have on the property now are from McMurray Hatchery. Their customer service is great. The people are great. I mean, I've visited their place. If you guys want to see a video of me going kind of behind the scenes at their hatchery, I'll leave that link down in one of these corners. We have 2 different waters here. This one's a little bit bigger than this one. The lip on this one is a little bit bigger, so you can't really reach in there. I like using this one for when they're really baby chickens, when we first get them for the first week, and then they'll graduate to this one probably at the 2nd week. These are Cornish crosses, so they grow fast. Splash of apple cider vinegar. Usually when you get chickens from the post office, they're literally like 2 days old. Okay, I think this is a different one. This looks like a little fuzzy muggins, which is a Polish chicken. If you look at the top of its head, it looks like a puffball, versus say a Cornish cross chicken puffball. Right away, I like to dip their beak into the water because they've had a long ride. I don't want them having to search for water, but you know, if we're doing thousands of birds in one time, probably wouldn't be doing this. But you know, it's only about 40, so dipping their beaks into the water is not a big deal. Some feed. They definitely do not seem that cold to me. I mean, they're not huddling, which is good. I mean, guys, it's hot out now. So this heat lamp is up pretty high, and then we're just gonna turn it on, and they're probably all gonna be in here for maybe about a week. Now that I have my DIY brooder inside this building, I feel like I need to rethink it. When I built this, I meant for it to be outside because at the time I built it on our property, we had no shed or nothing to put this in or to have a brooder in. I think in the summer, it can get kind of hot in here because you have this and it's so low. You know, to hang a heat lamp in there, I'm thinking of taking this off and then adding something, a netting on there. Maybe in the winter time this would be better. I feel like with this one, there's definitely more airflow here that comes out, and they seem like they have more room. We've had about a month of no rain now. It's hot, it's dry, it's humid. And our pastures are not that great. I mean, they're getting better because we're running chickens on them, we're moving the cows, but still, like, I feel like it's not growing fast enough. Plus, with no rain, that makes it even worse. I went and bought some hay. Maybe this is what the cows need. I'm not sure. You know, you don't want to buy hay in the summer. That you shouldn't have to, but I feel like we're just starting out and we're trying to do our best here of feeding these 2 steers and just trying to make them happy. And I guess if they don't eat this hay, that means they have enough to eat, right? It's so dry. I mean, certain areas do have some green grass. They were in this area in the springtime, which it's only been 3 months. We've only had them 3 months. The cow's manure is definitely decomposing, you know. There's still horse manure that's still not even decomposing. Look at this. It's still there. Last time a horse was on this property, it was like 7 months ago. Well, they seem to be eating it now. What needs to happen here is that it just needs to rain. That's all there's to it, but that's something that we have no control over. They have plenty of shade with all these trees we have, and water. You know, we're giving them water, fresh water every day. I go back and forth of, am I doing it right? You know, should I even have steers right now because of the way my property looks? A lot of these thoughts are going through my head, like, constantly. You know, like, I'm just like, oh, do I just need to see it through? Just keep doing what we're doing. I mean, we're learning a ton. I mean, these two are teaching us so much on how to raise them and how the lay of the land is. I mean, we could always process them earlier, put them in our freezer earlier. I don't want to process them right now. I wasn't expecting to do it till maybe winter time. A few weeks ago, we were out in Tennessee, and my father-in-law and mother-in-law were watching our place for us. He sends me a picture of our 2 beefy boys out. I mean, they were practically in our front yard. They've never gotten out of that wire fence that I use. It's electrified. They do respect this line. When I left, I was using some of this horse fence, and I thought, hey, they will never get over this horse fence, right? So when I move them in a wagon wheel formation, it was so convenient to use this horse fence because the whole property is surrounded by it. They're probably just getting some grass right here on the other side. This is not tight. Look at this. It just opens up super wide. And so I think they just kept on moving forward and eventually just stepped through it. Before we left, I told my father-in-law, hey, if they get out, shake a bucket, throw some alfalfa in it, and they will follow you. And that's what he did. And it worked. He got them back in there. For my father-in-law, that was a little crazy. For me, I mean, being way out in Tennessee, you know, not be able to do anything, that means I need some work to do with this fence. There's a lot of it that's overgrown. I definitely want to use it. I think it's going to help us with moving these 2 cows and future cows. But, you know, we need to clear the fence line. And I need to get a charger after that. We do have a lot of work to do with this fence before I can trust the cows to use it, or for me to use it for them. Hey, little brother. He just likes to put his feet in the water. This is for his feet. This is for his drink. And what are you gonna do? I don't know. There's got eggs in here. There's no eggs in here. There's no eggs? No, no eggs in there. We brought Elvira's RV shack over here for shade for the chickens. All right, we have some tomatoes ready here. The first tomatoes from our new land and our new garden. Look at that. Those look great. Are we gonna eat them right now, Penelope?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Can you get one? Should we wash them?
Yeah. Okay. You wanna try it?
Let's wash them first. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Tastes like summer. Nothing like eating the summer fruit.